For the Galaxy Note 10.1 inch. Let's talk about several number of things that you can do with the S Pen now. So the first and most important thing using the S Pen is the S Note application, or the S Memo application as they call it. You can quickly go into the S Note application. You can do tons of things with it. And first of all, I'm going to open this interface. I'm going to close this note, and I'm going to open a new one. So once you like to create a note, you can see that you have an option from a note, an idea note, a meeting note, a magazine note, in which you can place in videos and images. You can also create a diary entry. You can also have a recipe note. You can always have a travel note, and then a simple memo. So if you go into a simple note, you don't need to change or mess around with the template. You have a simple blank piece of paper, and you can easily, using two fingers, you can scroll up or down on this. You can pinch in and then use two fingers to scroll. Very easy scrolling on the note. So basically 2 fingers to scroll up or down, and 2 fingers to pinch in or pinch out. Now the minute you tap it with a single finger, it's going to start drawing on it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. The minute you use a single finger, it's going to start drawing on it. What needs to be seen on this is that you can actually use the S Pen and write very well on this. So if you like taking notes on the go, using the S Pen is a great way to take notes on the go. So first of all, let me get rid of this. Now you will see that this functionality has been improved from the first note, and you will see how responsive it is. Earlier there was a sort of half a second lag between your input and the way it would show up on the screen. Now that lag no longer exists. So the minute you start sketching on this, it almost shows up. There is, however, a trail if you follow my pen easy. There is, however, a trail of about 1/4 of a second, but it is much improved from the first generation Note, which was the cell phone that they came out with, the 5-inch phone tablet hybrid that they came out with. This one is very responsive. Of course, now you have text input in here as well. You have a full-fledged keyboard. So in your notes, you can now quickly go ahead and start taking standard text. But the best thing about this is now that you can shift into a handwriting keyboard. So you can see that predictive text plays an important role in converting from handwritten text to actual text, but it does a great job. It's highly improved interface, it's a highly improved API, and it performs impressively fast, and you can continue writing as if you were writing on a piece of paper, and it converts that into text. Absolutely brilliant, very fast, very responsive, and it's almost like a shocker, because some time ago we used to have those resistive touchscreen phones, and they didn't have the real ability to convert your handwriting into text. They used to take in a single character input, but with the Galaxy Note, you can continue writing as if you were writing on a piece of paper, and it continues converting that into text. Absolutely stunning. Really impressed with that. Now with the S Pen, that functionality comes in. It lets you take notes on the go. Of course, you can now come back into the pen function, come back out a little bit here, and then you'll be able to see that you have another ability in this, and that is to get your applications. And for example, if I'm in this application over here, if I need to now edit this, what I can do is, now I can transfer this image into the S Note from my gallery, and it'll open it up as a new note over here. Now I can adjust the size of this image as well. So if I want to shrink it a little bit, I can do that. And then I can move it around. Now with this image, I can now continue to draw around it, create a sketch around it, or do whatever I want. So if I have this image, I can highlight certain elements, I can paint certain elements within the image, and I can actually create a sketch over it. So if I was to point at this and create something which was the highlight of, say, a presentation or anything, you can do that. and you can actually continue to sketch on it. You can write text, you can scribble on it, you can create a diagram, you can do whatever. So a great functionality within the S Note, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, the things you can do with it. Of course, with the S Pen, you have tons of other things that you can do. So the S Pen has a button built on it, and it does a couple of functions, but not all of them are clear as of now. You can hold down on the button, then tap on the screen to click a screenshot, and now that screenshot will be built into the edit page. Again, after this, you can select a portion from the image that you just taken a screenshot of. You can use the lasso tool, or if you don't have steady hands like me, you can take a rectangle tool and then select a portion of the image and then crop that out. Once you've cropped it out, now you can make edits on it, or you can share it to several other applications. So you can send it via Bluetooth chat on to Gmail. You can email the image, or you can send it to everyone's favorite application, which is the S Note application. And you can now, let me come back into a pen. So I can now get this image into the S Note application and annotate. So that's some of the things that you can do. Now, of course, you can record your sketching as well. So if you record, it'll play back as if it was a video. That's absolutely brilliant. With the S Pen, you can do a ton of other things as well. The first most important thing is handwriting to text. So all you need to do is come into the text box over here, press on this button, and it now starts to record your handwriting and convert it into text. If you hold down on this button and go in the left direction, it simulates a back button, and again you can quit applications using that. So if you hold the S Pen and pull in a downward direction, it gives you the menu. So left is a back button, and holding down gives you the menu feature. So you can go into any application, depending on what application you're in, it'll give you the menu feature. You always open up the menu for you. So while using the pen, you can continue using the tablet. It won't restrict your normal motion, and in fact it makes it easier. So wherever you are, you don't have to look for the back button, which is in this corner over here. You can just press down on the button on your tablet and just do a little left gesture, and it'll quickly initiate the back button. S Note application also has the ability to do formulas. So I can do a simple formula such as and then you can create a search around it. So if you do a formula on the note, it'll now then do a Wolfram Alpha search, and it'll give you a geometrical figure, and it'll give you an alternate form of the formula as well. So tons of formulas, integer solutions, everything comes up. This is all thanks to Wolfram Alpha, and it is all built in to the Galaxy Note. So again, this is a quick demonstration of multi-screen as well. You can see how the Note utilizes the ability to simply use one application and then switch on to another application while your existing application continues to work. Alternatively, you can also calculate over here. So if you say 600 is equal to distance upon 4, now you can search for distance. So now it gives you the full answer, and it gives you the solution here as well. So you can put in formulas and it'll figure it out for you. It'll calculate the formulas for you. While continuing to work on the same screen, it'll open up the answer or the formula in another screen. So this can be an easy way to get answers while you're on the go. So that's a brilliant way. Again, now you can do tons of things with this. You can remove your formulas. You can simply go ahead and erase it. You have tons of things built into it. In terms of formulas, you have productivity tools, formula match, shape match, handwriting to text, tons of things that are happening over there.